What it is, guys, it's your Dino. We're back at again with another review, so let's just get straight into it. So this is a review for Sandwalkers, the 14th Caravan. This game was given to me as a early access thing of a Kickstarter, and it's a bit of a weird one. The best way to describe it is it's an RPG with a twist. It is published by Goblins Publishing and Goblins Studio, and it releases 4 days ago. Sorry, it's taken me a while to get it done. I've just been busy getting loads of other things done. It is on PC, Mac, and Linux, and its requirements for PC are Windows 7 and i3 or equivalent, 2 gigs of RAM, and at least DirectX 11 and OpenGL 3.3 compatible video cards. So you can do it on pretty much a potato. And it requires 1 gig of storage. For Mac, it requires OS X 10.8.5 and at least a 1.3 gigahertz CPU, 2 gigs of RAM, and at least an Intel HD graphics 5500. And for Linux, you need to have at least Ubuntu 12.04 plus and a 1.3 gigahertz CPU, 2 gigs of RAM, and a graphics card that supports the DX9 shader model 2.0 capabilities. And so the best way to describe this game is that you play as the 14th Caravan and discover one of your ancestors' secrets, which will rekindle the hope of ending the Pithy era someday. Pardon my butchering of the specific words they're using in this. Every decade, the tree city of Laquasi sends a caravan of merchants and diplomats into the Pithy, the meteorologically chaos ravaging the world of Uwando. But you must convoy goods to neighboring tribes, build relationships, survive the creatures that roam the Pithy, and collect memories of your journey to send to your successors. The features of this game is where you will guide the caravan of adventurers through an ever-changing landscape, fight and survive in the face of acid rain, sandstorm, and heat waves. Aim hostile creatures, rescue refugees, seek allies and for mutual aid, and follow the blood path and loot everything you can. Seek rich arable soil to plant a new city for your people. Progress by passing on your knowledge to a new caravan. Repair the broken climate and put an end to the centuries of wandering. So this is a game that is in Kickstarter, and when it comes down to the accessibility, it's a mouse and keyboard only. It's not accessible for controllers. It's not got anything on their plan to create any other accessibilities on the physical side. And when I was going through the settings on this, yes, it's a game that is in Kickstarter, so it is probably going to change and grow and probably get better, hopefully, but I can't say whether it will. I didn't see much in the way of accessibility for colorblindness or anything like that. It doesn't have controller support from when I was playing it, and that being said, it doesn't require a lot of pressings. It's very simple. You could do basically keyboard only and a little bit of mouse. So if you're very restricted in your physical movement, it's definitely playable. I played this one-handed because I was having a really bad day with my tics when I was playing it, and I didn't struggle too hard because of the fact that it's minimal presses on both the keyboard and on the mouse. It just took me a while to get through it, but it does play relatively easy on that regard. That may not be the case for other people with more severe physical disabilities, but that is the perspective I have for it as of now. Going forward, though, I hope that they will add in more accessibility features, colorblindness, audio descriptive, and help people to be able to play. And you'll be able to help this channel by Dino smashing that like button, and it's greatly appreciated, guys, if you do so. It's all in all, I feel like it's another very weird, obscure game that may have a very passionate niche, but all in all, it's definitely a weird one. That being said, it plays quite easily, and it's very linear in the way that it plays. You have rations and water, and you have to progress your way through, and it plays quite well. I could see this being played by streamers and different kinds of gamers. The games that inspired this game are Curious Expeditions, Renowned Explorers, Trials of Fire, Darkest Dungeons, Slay the Spire, Final Fantasy, Divinity, For the King, Chroma Squad, Battle Brothers, West of Loathing, and so many more. They also said that they're inspired by Hero Quest, La Horde du Contrevent, which is a Windwalkers, a French book, Camelot, the best French series apparently, and Monty Python and Dune. So that being said, it's got a lot of inspiration. You can see certain aspects of those inspirations in certain creature designs, the way that the game plays, and some of the comical things that are said in the interactions between the different characters. This is just the early access demo that they gave us, and it doesn't play too bad. I feel like they have done a very good job of keeping the way that the game works to a perfectly systematic system, and they've aimed for the lowest common denominator, that being a potato of a PC. So it will allow it to play on pretty much anything, and it does a good job. I have a 2700X with a 2060, and it did a very good job. It played smoothly, and it did a very good job of handling everything that the game threw at it. However, I honestly would not say that this is a game I would back on Kickstarter. I wouldn't say back any game on Kickstarter, because you don't know what you're going to get as the final product, because you're making an investment on something that doesn't technically exist until they finally ship it. So you're running that risk. That being said, if you do feel like you want to back it, I will try and post links wherever I can. You'll be able to find that down in the description, or I'll pin it as a top comment. I do appreciate everyone who comes and checks out the videos. If you have played this or have been keeping an eye on it, please let me know in the comments. If you have had any extended access to it and played stuff more than I have, let me know what you think of it. Let me know if you think it's worth a purchase, because I don't think that the character designs are bad. I feel like it ran perfectly fine. I just don't feel like there's enough of a substance to it, going off of what I've played, to say that it's something that I would invest my money in. Although I would say that if there are people out there who did want to play it, I'd probably say that kind of person would be a RPG fan, a tabletop fan, someone who's played Hero Quest or any of the games I listed before. They might find this interesting. This could also be a game that content creators might want to jump into if they play this style of game before. So that being said, that's my opinion. If you have a difference of opinion, please sound off in the comments. You can see us live on the channel as well. Thanks for watching, guys. Be safe, be well, have fun gaming, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.